There was a media frenzy at the Elections Department this morning as two presidential hopefuls, former NTUC Income Chief Executive Tan Kin Lian and former Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Tony Tan, arrived one after another to file their application for the presidential election.
I submitted my application form. There were many documents. The election officer was very helpful. He went through the forms to check that they are in order, and he told me that he will present this to the election committee, and if there are anything that they need, they will contact me. I look forward to a contest with Dr. Tony Tan. He's a seasoned campaigner, and I'm quite new in this, so I will probably learn something from him.
Why you decided to file today?
No particular reason. Actually, the paperwork was finished early this week, and this morning was convenient.
Did it have anything to do with Mr. Tan Kin Lian filing his forms today as well?
I didn't know he was coming. The decision on who qualifies for a certificate of eligibility rests with the Presidential Elections Committee. I hope that they will grant me a certificate of eligibility so that I can step forward and have the opportunity to serve Singapore and Singaporeans again. Preparations for my election campaign are underway. Friends and family are helping. I think the most important thing is that we are listening to a lot of Singaporeans first. Because I think that this election, the most important people are Singaporeans. So we have to find out what are their aspirations, their needs and their views, and that's what I'm doing now.
Presidential hopefuls Tan Kin Lian and former DPM Dr. Tony Tan both arrived at the Elections Department on Thursday morning to hand in their applications for the presidential elections. At a news conference earlier, Mr. Tan Kin Lian announced that he will be running as an independent candidate. He believes he understands the needs of Singaporeans and will provide an alternative voice to the government.
The message I get from the general election and from the communication I have with many people is they want to be heard. And I believe that if it is the same people who think in one way, then maybe the chance of it being heard and addressed will be lower. So it's better to have, of course, that's my view, someone who is independent, not so well connected, do not have that past baggage. Therefore, they are able to think quite independently.
The President is expected to represent Singapore abroad. What is your foreign relations experience?
Foreign relations is actually the duty of the Foreign Minister. But the President represents the people of Singapore. And I actually have got experience being the chairman of an international organization with members from 60 over countries. And that the members manage assets probably bigger than Singapore's reserves. Now, of course, when it comes to being the president, it has to be somewhat different from running a international business organization. But I'm not worried because the president does have people called protocol officers, and it's their duty to brief the president on what to do. I want to make it quite clear, I don't criticize any policy. I think criticism is not good. I just want to present an alternative view, and I presented views about national service. I've also written views about public transport, housing, employment, and unemployment.
Mr. Tan says he plans to reach out to young Singaporeans through social media.
Younger people may not know very much about me. So I do like to ask the older people who knows me, please talk to your children, let them know. But for the younger people, I want to say, do contact me. I'm available through Facebook, I'm available through my blog, through email. I promise to give you a reply.
If his application is successful, this presidential election could see a three-cornered fight between Mr. Tan Kin Lian, former Ayer Rajah MP Dr. Tan Cheng Bock, and former Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Tony Tan. Watch Mr. Tan Kin Lian's full press conference in the following clips.